I just want to put it out there, man. Tanks is my guy, man, and Tanks is the reason why I started doing this. I was watching his insightful podcasts or what we call them, and I was just like, yeah, man, like build your own platform, bro. Like, you push the narrative. Because what I realized on social media, it's like it's whatever narrative sounds good. Like, oh yeah, it's that narrative. Oh yeah, Stormzy's a sellout. You get me? Everyone's on their iPhone saying Stormzy's a sellout, but people know what's going on in Congo. But yeah, that's okay. You get me? It's only black people, but yeah, Stormzy's a sellout. Do you get it? It's the narrative, and what happens with people, yeah, is even what happens with man is like you'll go online and see other people in the comments saying, "Oh, you're talking too much." Then it will have you saying the same thing. Oh, he talks too much. You get me? Bro, like, it's the narrative. It's like whatever fits. And this past couple of weeks, like I've been watching the whole Tanks thing. I've been watching the Spray and Tanks thing. I've been watching the Tanks and the Winners Talking podcast, you get me, with Doug and Pound Sterling. And firstly, when I done a reaction about this, when Tanks went on the Winners Talking podcast with Doug and he was talking to Pound Sterling mostly, and I rated what Pound Sterling was saying. Like I rated that like trying to break down certain things and whatnot. But then I see something like a couple days ago and it kind of just threw me off a little bit. But obviously, and then I see Tanks kind of reply to something. So I'm going to play it, flip my screen, and then we'll get into this.
Being a man, being able to put that to the side, cool, I'll help you out. Because I don't want anyone to...
Barrett, I'm going to give you context to this, guys. So this, in a minute, you're going to see him say, he replies to the Winning Talking podcast. So he replies to, I think it was mainly what Pound Sterling's was saying, not really Doug.
Lose at life, bro. I don't want any, like, life's too short to not want people to live their life to the fullest anyway, bro. You know what I mean? That's why it gets depressing seeing guys with this road mentality, you know what I'm saying? Grown-ass men, twice my age, still focused on this road mentality, you know what I mean? Thinking they're masculine men and all of that when they be deleting messages and changing titles. And instead of saying thank you for me coming on their podcast, you know what I mean? Even when I don't need to, when I built my stuff up by myself, they talk about, oh, my bridges wanted to beat up Tanks, you know, trying to get ratings in front of the girls, bro. The real ones can see through this nonsense. Time always tells. I'm not even going to talk too much, bro, because people are seeing it already. You'll soon realize who's real and who's not. So that happened with Cairo Keys, and
obviously he's touched up on that, and it's kind of like, I'm gonna play this bit just so you look kind of know. If you haven't seen it, now you're seeing it. Let's get into it.
He's a bit of
an
antagonist.
Tell me more about Tanks.
Wait, let me go back.
Yeah, the man them wanted last week Tanks.
The man them wanted to beat up Tanks.
Last week,
he's a bit of
the man them wanted to beat him up.
antagonist.
Tell me more about Tanks. Who Tanks?
Tanks.
Tanks is a...
I didn't know he did music. I just thought he just did commentary on.
Yeah, he's a what's he do really? Like social commentator. What would you blogger?
Blogger, yeah, definitely a blogger. I'll say he's a blogger.
And he's like, what, 23, and yeah, the guys weren't happy with him. I was getting phone calls. I was like, Pete, I just wanted to slap him up, man. Who's he talking to like that? I said, nah, you got to be a bit understanding his age, and if you saw the whole thing, he was cool, really. He was just, he tried it a little piece, as they do, because that's what they think. That's this social media world now where they try the content thing.
Because he was saying he's autistic, innit? So
Here's my thing on this year. Obviously, I'm gonna break it down, but it's like the first pod interview, I fucking rated it, bruv. I see it, man, tried to break things down with Tanks, boom, 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 boom. It's like speaking to a younger brother, innit? Bro, do you think you should have done X, Y, and Z? Or this shouldn't have really, you know? And younger brothers are like cheeky. Like, that's all it is. Like, younger brothers are cheeky. So it's like, man, them's hitting 40 plus or whatever, they're in their 40s. I don't know what Doug is. I'm not even talking towards Doug. It's more towards Pound Sterling. But he's in his 40s, and you're saying, oh yeah, the man them wanted to beat up Tanks. Why? Because he was being cheeky, bro. What the hell? Like, come on, what world are we in? We shouldn't be doing this content stuff, bro. Like, anyone that says something cheeky, what man's gonna want to beat them up? Like, do you get it? This is my thing. Like, I just like this information did not need to be said on a podcast in front of gal. On like, it just didn't need to be said. It's like the guy's already been embarrassed online by Spray because he's already dealing with mad like pressure. He's saying he's autistic, so I don't know. Get me? If they've got any autistic people in their family or whatnot, the way he thinks. He's saying that. That's what he's saying. He said he's autistic from the start. People are trolling him. You get me? He might be going through a few mental things like raw. You get me? Oh yeah. Oh shit. It's real now. And then now, the man that wanted to beat up Tanks, like this didn't really need to be put out there for people to be in the comments saying, yeah, get me. So someone now, I don't know. Obviously, when you're content creators or whatnot, or when you're even got traction, people are gonna want to flip in. You get me? Just want to hurt you, bro, or test you for no reason, bro. I'm so happy I come from the roads because, bro, you see all these things like this, bro. Like never. You get me? Man can publicly embarrass me online, but in person, bro, man's not gonna want to beat me up. It's that will never happen. You get me? Because you know what I'm trying to say, like. Everyone comes from respectful areas, just like Doug or Pound Sterling or Spray. Like everyone comes from respectful areas. You get me? So it's like when I step to places, man's good. You get me? Like for one, I wouldn't be rude to Pound or Doug, but I don't think my man's being rude. He's just flipping, maybe being defensive because he maybe looked at something, maybe looked at it like, raw. I don't know, but let's listen to this.
It's like autism. So sometimes with different people, different spectrums of autism and that. But I feel like sometimes the way he asks his stuff isn't due to him being cheeky. I just feel like it's just the way he processes information.
All right, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it can come across maybe like
I got several calls.
Yeah. Like it can come
They were
across
like,
like he's maybe saying things in a certain way that you know what I mean?
What was it that he said that people were offended by?
I think it's just to be fair, the main thing that people were upset with, was that when I spoke to him on a level, that he said to me like, "Oh, you're dragging it."
Yeah, the
They were
dragging
like,
it.
"You're composed now. You wouldn't have let him tell." I'm saying
yeah.
no, because it's a professional environment here, isn't it? Like if that's how he feels, he can say. And fortunately for myself, I can express myself and articulate, so I don't need to get all upset. I can just break it down to you where you're wrong. And like I told him, remember I told him straight away. I think you'll be surprised what people's response is. They're gonna say I wasn't, and you'll see in the comments like, what is this kid talking about kind of thing. But our friends and social circle were calling me and being like, these young boys don't know how to speak to people.
I got a lot of that.
They got this, and I'm saying, no, leave him. I've dealt with people of that age group through whether it's teaching classes in the gym or my son's football team or my son's friends. Like you have to understand
I thought you were going to say you've been a youth worker because you.
So and that's my thing. I don't know, man. It's like, get me? For me, obviously, Pounds is not saying, he's saying, look, he's trying to like break it down, like, yo, this is how they speak. But it's like, bro, like, this is what I mean. Like, we're very prideful people, innit? Someone says something, it's like, bro, man should have done this, or my man could have got slapped up. But it's like, but then man's not taking into account that my man's autistic, or man's not taking into account of my man's 23, or he's not from, bruv, he might not be from your world, bro. So if my man's being cheeky, he says something, what, everyone gets slapped up? That don't make no sense, my bro, you get me? And to be honest, this information didn't even really need to be online because it kind of makes man, bro, like, we're big men. Bro. You see certain things we have energy for because it's aligned with badness. Me and Vic Santoro, it's aligned with badness. It's aligned with the streets, so we have energy for. Me and Funky D, I don't have energy for. I thought, boom, that's it. Yo, boom, man chats to Funky D now. Do you get me? Well, go on, boom. Man don't have energy for. You get me? And understand that. Don't have energy, bro. The amount of people that are cheeky or do mad stuff online, to me, I just have to laugh it off, man. See them, man ain't gonna do nothing because you have to understand certain things. But it's like, yeah, bro, like, it's like, really, do you know what I'm trying to say? Really? Okay, cool. If there was a bad man now on the podcast and a bad man was saying something cheeky and man didn't really like it, what then? What, there's this bad man, you lot are bad man known for there, these men are bad man from there, so what? Man are gonna punch him up? No, they're not, bro. Man's gonna approach it a bit different, innit? Man's gonna have to approach it a bit different. Or it's gonna get squashed because it will be long. Bro, selective. It's selective, bro. You get me? Like, and that's the thing. So I just want Tanks to know, bro, like, separately, my brother, keep on doing what you're doing, bro. I'm a big fan of what you're doing. I'm a supporter, bro. And man's got you, bro. Keep on progressing, bro. You get me? If man's out in the UK and man's walking with you on road, no one cannot move to you, my brother. Like, period. Like, that's it. I'm not saying man's Superman, but it's not happening, bro. Man's adapted to, brought from the streets and have been able to adapt. And I understand it, bro. You said certain things about man that man don't agree with, but who cares? And that's the thing. Online, we need to kind of learn to have more fit skin. You get me? This is no, because along the Mandem, pound sterling's Mandem, getting phone calls when man see bouncer, man gonna move to bouncer. You get me? This is just like, bro, like mindset, bro. Like, we can't be selective with this thing, for one, and for two, what? Because he said man's dragging it out. What, bro? You don't even know. Like, you could be spitting so much facts, and he feels a type of way. Like, do you know what? And that's the way of him just being like, oh yeah, do you know what? Man, let's leave it out. Let's leave it out. You get me? Yeah, bro. And obviously, I spoke to him. I heard one or two things. You get me? What you man said. I don't know if it's even aired on there, so I'm not gonna even repeat on it. You get me? You get me? But it's not that deep. Cause with me, I've been a supporter, bro. You get me? I'm not weird, bro. I always try to give man's platform to help others or see what man's doing. With no, I don't care. Like, I could have. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I've been a supporter and I fuck with Doug heavy, bro. You get me? So you get me? So it's like I fuck with Doug heavy. So, but I don't know, man. You get me? Thanks, my brother. Keep on doing your thing. And this is what I mean about, like, what I was saying to Pinky on TikTok live, bro. I'm saying, bro, like, you're arguing with Huncho House, and you gotta understand, you, Chronic and Spray, you're from the streets, trying to get out of the streets and create an avenue. You found this avenue, and it's where this avenue gets you, and there's amazing things. Huncho House, Tanks, flipping Chaplow Ross are not from that nitty gritty streets, bro. So the way how they view things or say things might be different, bro. So you can't keep on comparing yourself as a whole, like, together, bro. Like, you have to look at in there what they do, how they do things, and I know you're explaining it to them, but it's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? And that is the thing. It's like Doug, Pound Sterling, from the streets, they created an amazing podcast, Winning Talking podcast. They're rolling out loads of things. They've been doing this for untold years, and they're getting real traction, and loads of people going on their podcasts. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, we need to understand that, but understand that there might be civilians that may be going onto the podcast or whatnot, or be talking a certain way. We need to adapt to that. We need to adapt to corporate. We need to adapt to that and be like, oh yeah, person said that, boom. And get me, if it's someone from the streets with that energy, then you give that energy for the streets. Exactly what man done. Someone's from the streets, okay, I'll give that energy on the streets. You get me? No matter what anyone says, I'll give that energy on the streets. You get me? If someone's not from the streets, whatever, man. Say what you gotta say. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. But yeah, man, this was just a kind of a pod, a little message to Tanks, bro, separately, to deal with, like, I know this is your first time dealing with so much backlash or whatnot, or, bro, your content's mad, insightful. Carry on doing what you're doing. Carry on building what you're doing. Like, carry on building it and stay consistent, bro. Man's a supporter. You get me? And it's very important, bro, that from early, I'm telling you, I don't care. I don't sit on no fences, bro. I don't care, bro. You get me? Say what you want about me. I don't care, bro. Don't need man. But it's very important that man show man's alliances and show the support, bro, because this is the stuff that happens, bro. And everyone the internet and people want everyone to be against each other. Boom, boom. They want everyone to be against each other. I give flipping talking their flowers. I give them their flowers. I watch that. I'll react to it. I give hot spraying their flowers. You get me? Maybe I give them their flowers, what they're doing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I give thanks these flowers. But it's important that man stick together because, trust me, bro, we're in the battlefield, bro, and they're trying to really get man down. We've got real supporters, but they're trying to get man down. So keep on doing what you're doing. I'm just letting you know, man's a big supporter of what you're doing, bro. And every time a door opens for me or I think of an idea and whatnot, you're in there with the plans, bro, just to level up. So I'm not going to be just sitting here all day long but we understand we have to be doing this for 2, 3, 4 years, you get me? But in that 2, 3, 4 years, there's big plans happening, you get me? And it will come. And when it comes, we'll know we're here, bro, you get me? And that's what needs to be, support. When you got support, that's what people don't like. When you have that and we have, okay, this is what we're doing, people don't like that, gotta scratch their head. How? Everyone has the idea, but no one don't know that. Not many people can apply it and execute the idea. Well, I can tell you what I'm gonna do every step of the way, and it will be executed just like that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, peace.